I have a friend who is a trail ranger, basically a ranger who can't get you in trouble. He told me about this time he was gathering illegally placed wildlife cameras and knocking down hunting stands, feeders, and blinds with another actual ranger. The other ranger wasn't feeling well, so he said he was going to head back as it's a 1 hour ATV ride. My friend finished up the last hunting stand when he heard voices. Keep in mind, he's far off the beaten path. He called out and no one replied. It was getting dark, so he started to head back and found that his ATV wouldn't start. He then noticed that the battery was not connected anymore. He reconnected it and started to drive, but it wasn't going fast at all. Less than half a mile later, the whole thing died. He radioed back, basically saying, "Hey guys, I need someone to pick me up." They told him they would, but it would be about an hour. He asked if the other guy got back, and they said no. He settled down and started a small fire, but before long he heard voices again. The voices sound like an argument now. Someone was angry and yelling at someone else who sounded scared. He called out and asked if anyone needed help. The voices didn't seem to care. He guessed they had to be less than 1,000 feet away. He radioed again and they said they were having trouble finding what path he might be on and haven't left yet. He asked them to get the other ranger to tell them roughly where they are because he left with a map. They said he still isn't back. About 3 more minutes go by and he hears the voices start up again. He decides to walk to them, hoping maybe they can stop being drunk assholes and maybe have a map. He walked in their direction, but the voices seemed to be getting further as he got closer. Finally, after 20 minutes, he gave up and walked back. He then got a radio call and they said the other guy was found passed out, covered in vomit, and was being taken to the hospital. But he crossed off everywhere they found a stand on his map, so they have a general idea of where he is. Then the radio died. Then the voices came back. Bored out of his mind, he decides to listen to what they were arguing about, picking up things like, "Well, it wasn't yours to take, and I don't care, and you know better," and so on. His guess was 2 hunters arguing over a kill. Then he heard one of them shout something intelligible. Then silence. Then, bang. A gunshot. He doused his fire and he hid. After that, he heard nothing. Just his breathing for the next half hour, until he saw ATV lights. He told the guy picking him up everything, and they called back. They had people looking for 3 hours and found nothing. They came back the next day with police and dogs. After about an hour, a shallow grave was found, and in it was a long dead man who had clearly been shot in the face. Thing is, it was a skeleton, and had apparently been there for years. So either the argument he heard just ended with a random gunshot and both parties went home last night, or he heard the murder of someone from years ago.